in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Why, that would be just swell. Owie. I've forgotten something and I really cannot think what it is. Jules, me likey Jules. Lights. Is it lights? I don't think it's lights. Might be lights. You can hear me and see me and loud and clear and loud and clear. Ad for sorting game and AI and holidays. What are we, Mandy? Tomash, K-Parser, dude. Grumpy Tired. Casper. The hat, the famous hat. I am absolutely fucked. I have just spent the best part of an hour. I finished at 7 o'clock. I spent the best part of an hour just sorting out that. An hour near enough, making sure that the jukebox is fixed. An hour just for that. I'll tell you what happened. Shall I tell you what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Strap yourselves in for this one. Right, what I have to do to get that on there. Spotify has to be connected to Last FM. Does anyone know what Last FM is? There's a site, Last FM, which can connect to your Spotify, and then it tracks what you listen to. So you can go into Last FM and it gives you a list of your most listened to artist, most listened to album, genre, all this. You can go through it. It's got loads of stats and everything. It's called scrobbling. Now, once you've got Last FM connected to your Spotify, that scrobble can then get picked up by Pixel Chat. And Pixel Chat will make an overlay that you can then throw onto your stream. There's two different types of Pixel Chat, and I think I may have just signed up for AI Filth. An AI Filth chat. I'll check that out later and let you know, just in case. But I've managed to get it sorted anyway. A lot of arsing around. I'm using the new set. There will be things wrong. We'll find out as we go along. There will be things wrong. Oh, sounds like an absolute scrabble. It is an absolute scrabble. So it's all over the place. I'm knackered. I've been running around like a dickhead all day long. My mum's not been well. We've got the outside of the house has been painted and cleaned and everything, so it looks rather nice. All the fascia boards and stuff like that have been painted, and the gutters have been cleaned inside and out. The rendering has been repainted. It looks lovely. And then on the front door, the letterbox was starting to rust. So it's a white front door with this orangey, rusty letterbox that looked bloody awful. So we've ordered a new one which arrived today, and my dad fitted it, and it looks boss. The house is starting to look actually habitable. It's rather nice. Yeah. And did I print some? I did, didn't I? I printed something off earlier, which is nice. Did you just write off the jukebox and we replace it with Toronto 72 artists? All of these, including David Dowie, might have been there in Toronto in 72. The new letterbox almost got posted through the old letterbox. I had to keep an eye out for him. Swap the sides. No. Make it bigger so the on-screen chat is readable. No. That will involve redesigning the entire thing from scratch. Not tonight. Not for me, Clive. Not tonight. That's going to have to wait. No. There's just so much involved in doing shit like that. It's going to have to wait. It's going to have to. Remind me of that in about 4 days or something. I can't be arsed with this today. Genuinely can't. Yeah. Old letterbox, new letterbox. What else? I'm missing that. Here doesn't look like that. Not at the moment, anyway. You won't be able to see me. That's a good thing, though, isn't it? No, you didn't. But I can't even think about it right now, Mandy. My head's fucked as it is. That's going to have to be for some other time when my head is not rammed up my arse. Sam, stuck behind an ad wall. 24p's, 24p's. Has your mum got... I think she has got on a plane lurgy. I think she has. She got up about 4 or 5 this morning because she couldn't sleep that well and came downstairs, has been asleep on the sofa all day long. Yeah. So I've had to use Just Eat to feed me dad, me nephew and myself. While my poor ma's just lying there, absolutely wiped out completely. Not good. Yeah. Meowdoku and some other game app, and that coloured arrow game. The coloured arrow games are exceptionally addictive, by the way. I got Meowdoku the other day as well, funnily enough, even though I haven't got a cat. From nice weather to greyness, you'd be flumped too. It's been great having a little bit of grey, considering what it's been like. The grass is still yellowy. It's not green yet, but it's starting to get a little bit better. We'll get there. Pub chat, good pints, great company. It says up there, it does. I need to move the now saving so it's in front of the camera. All this can wait. Really can. Yeah. I haven't got the fucking energy. Really haven't. I was too tired to nap earlier. That's how bad it's been. I've woken up early again today and never went back to sleep. I've been doing all right for the last few days. Still been waking early, but I've managed to get back to sleep. I've not been feeling as bad. I've not been for my walk. I am nowhere near the amount of steps I need to do. Like, genuinely nowhere near. I'm going to have to get up and go for a wander to the top of the street and back after I finish this, just to try and get close to doing my steps. Yeah, one of them days, man. Finally in. What else? I genuinely haven't got a fucking clue. I'm absolutely cat-bagged. Knackered. Oh, Casper. No, it's not working. Right, hang on.
It's going up, it's there.
Right, we'll keep it like this for the time being. I can't be fucking arsed with any of this. I thought I'd copied the entire of this. Obviously not. I need more time. As Oasis sang, I need more time to sort it. I'm just not ready, man. Forget the steps. Rest is just as important. It is, but I need to actually move as well. I've not been moving. I've been sat at my desk all day long, which is making me feel a bit more tired than I probably am. It's been over 30. I know Esther was moaning earlier on about it being in the 30s as well. What have we got today? 21 at the moment here, so it's been alright. Nothing spectacular. Just alright, you know what I mean? Oh man. Why do I make these things so complicated? Anyone else who does streaming just goes, alright, I'm going to start a new scene, and 2 minutes later they are done. Not me. So many hundreds of different buttons that need to be bloody pressed. So Wales gone mad. Right. I forgot that as well. Right. Yeah. No. Yeah, the jukebox has disappeared. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There you go. It is a bit muggy, isn't it? A bit muggy. It is a bit muggy. It's muggy. It's very muggy. You appreciate the efforts. Thank you very much. It's ridiculous, though. It really is. If you go back and watch the very, very early streams, there's very little involved in them. And now I've let it grow to such a degree that it's unmanageable. It's unmanageable. Buttons for this, buttons for that. And I thought I'd sorted everything out, so I had all the drinks in one little place that I can move from place to place. And then for some reason OBS doesn't like that all the time. These over here, these over there. No. I'll fix it at some point. You'll stop making animation. Oh no, you've got to make the animations. There's just that many of them. Fucking everywhere, man. There's got to be an easy way of doing it. I thought I'd done it. What I do is, this is a scene, this is the main talking scene. And then all the other bits and pieces, I press a button and they appear. I pour all them into another scene somewhere else. Which then, this just plays whatever's in that scene, whatever's open in that scene gets played on the screen. Makes no sense. You know what I mean? Maybe another 3 or 4 stream decks. I could do with another big stream deck rather than the little one. Couple more monitors. One big monitor would do me. I could do with a new house, to be honest with you. Another house. Or just a room. A big room. A studio. A studio setup where I could set it up the way I wanted to would be perfect. Where it didn't have any other use whatsoever. This is my workspace. I've sat here all day working. I could do with having somewhere different. Somewhere with a raisable desk, which I've got a raisable desk over there, a sit-stand desk. But just one that I could stand up if need be, and have even a green background so we can green screen and stuff like that. I'm after the gadget I was drooling. Which gadget is this one? I don't drool over gadgets. Inspect his gadget. A studio or an RV. Mobile studio would be brilliant. If I got to the point where I could get an RV, little mobile studio, a camper van with a high roof, if I could get one of those, one of the ideas would be to make sure that you could view it from both directions. So you could sit there facing the back doors with the camera on you and the lights and everything, but also if you just opened the back, go somewhere, go to North Wales, to Trevan and places like that, open the back doors and have the camera pointing that way so you can see the beautiful mountains in the background. How good would that be? Sit or stand desks always make you think of the when skies are grey message boards. They are brilliant, you know. We have to have them in work for anybody who's tall. Well, I used to be tall, not anymore. And I've got one, but it's over there with my record player on it, and it's just constantly at a high height, and it's next to the bed, so I couldn't even use it for streaming there either, which is a shame, really. I need more space. Only a small house. When skies are getting message boards, I was never really big on those, to be honest. I should have been. They sounded brilliant. Yeah, the natural backdrops would be fantastic. Ever changing weather, cars going by. North Wales, the Mac Loop. Occasionally, you'd have, I don't know, F-35s or whatever it is flying by at a rate of knots. But it would be good. I've seen a couple of people, a couple of streamers, and a couple of podcasters who've got vans like that. And when it's set up as like a podcast van, especially, it looks amazing. It's all completely sound deadened in the back. You can park up overnight, and if anyone says anything, just look in the back, mate. It's not a camper van. Not a camper van. Even though you can sleep in it. Goedenavond, Hedwig. You doing okay? On the side of the RV, we'll have BPTV outside broadcast, without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely. With, I don't know, actually we've got a BPTV logo, haven't we? Could even, yeah, BPTV, is it natural? Not natural history, what did he call them? Not naturists either, definitely not them. What does Springwatch call themselves? Nature department, you know what I mean? Who is everyone? Who is still how? It's the same thing. Did you have a good birthday? Oh, did we miss your birthday? Lots of strange noises out there. Cheers, naturalists. There's a name for the part of the BBC though, isn't it? What do they call themselves? The science and nature. There's the outside broadcast units, obviously, but there's also natural history. It could be natural history. Yeah, it could be natural history. BPTV Natural History Department. Then you can make it sound like it's all kinds of stuff. I've often thought about that. If I did manage to pick up a van, what would you want written on the side to make sure people didn't try and break into the back of it? Rat catchers. What was else did I come up with? Nature survey. But the birthday's in your calendar. You are very smart, Mandy. You are very smart. You worked all day. Do you know what? That's when you know you don't give a shit about birthdays anymore, really, is it? On my 50th. There's a kid getting messages. Oh, happy 50th. What are you doing? Fuck all, mate. I'm working. Mediomu, how are you? Are you alright? Over on Twitch with the other 5,999 people. There's not 6,000 people on Twitch. Mandy is very thoughtful. She is. Very, very thoughtful. BPTV Nature outside broadcasting could be BPTV Knobs, definitely. You're doing good. We'd love to hear that. I am tired, man. I am so tired. I don't have a problem falling asleep overnight, but I have a problem staying asleep because I'm old. My bladder tends to wake me up in the morning. I woke up at the what time was it? Oh, 6. Fell asleep just after 2, woke up at 6. Which 4 hours is not a problem, is it? But it was just a little bit too early. Another hour would have done me. And then I've been trying to work. Trying to get things fixed and I can't. Gutted. I'll need to have another go tomorrow. I have booked a day off next week though. Hopefully I'll be able to get out. Do a little bit of travelling. Take a camera with me. And also, I have bought another gadget. Obviously. One of those little mini printers, which, like I've just showed you, prints little tiny little tiny photos, little ones, they're only tiny, which are now going into a little booklet. Take a picture, print stick it into a little booklet, and then yeah, little business card size they are. Yeah, and it's now getting printed, print sticked and stuck into a little book, and then just one or two lines, maybe a you know, a little bit of a story about what's happened. Yeah, like it is actually. Is it? Oh, it's Kodak, isn't it? Hang on. Only over here. I'll go and get it. Show you. Yeah. Back. I'm back. Did you miss me? That thing. That's all it is. Little tiny thing. Teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. And then you print something off and you do that. That there, that's the Amazon van that dropped off the letterbox this morning. So just little tiny bits of silly things that come to mind. I did do a little black and white photo of Jimmy Snail from my walk the other day. Like a bit of Jimmy Snail. Just an idea of, rather than sticking it up on Instagram or somewhere, physically print something off, physically write down with a pen what happened. My writing is abysmal, but I don't care. We have got a new letterbox. It arrived today. The old one was rusty and orange on a white door, so it looked horrible. The outside of the house has been painted and is looking lovely, and the letterbox was letting us down. Not anymore. Yeah, dates. The dates are in. Wednesday, 29th of July, all about the letterbox. And it's just nice, you know what I mean? Rather than have a load of photos. That one, I like that one. That's a rather nice photo, I think. It rained yesterday, you see. So I took a picture inside the car of rain on the dashboard. Well, yeah, little silly things. Look, Skywater. And of course, the other day, the yellow submarine. Because we all live in a yellow submarine, you know what I mean? Toot toot, said Percy. Yeah, so to make it a bit more tactile, a bit more touchable, a bit more. Ooh, there you go. You've not been in before? Our glamorous host, what? Someone else walked in. Glamorous hosts, Wednesdays and Sundays from 8 PM UK time. Yeah. There are occasional ninja live streams. Hence the ninja t-shirt. I do publish regular vlogs. Rusty Letterbox did play Toronto in 1972. They were amazing, man. Your mum's house had a letter slot, no box to catch anything. Oh no, we don't have a box. It just comes in and falls onto the carpet. We haven't got a carpet. We are lucky to have you join us. Where are you from? Yep. Behind us, we have flags from all over the world and other places. You're from Morocco. Have we got Morocco? I don't think we have we? I will print Morocco. I will print Morocco and we'll stick it behind me as well. As a thank you to everybody who joins, we try and put their flag up behind me. Yeah, Morocco. In fact, you know what? I have a pen handy. I'm going to write that down. Morocco. Brilliant. I loved Morocco in the World Cup, by the way. I thought you were fantastic. Ali Ali-o, Ali Ali Ali-o. Right, we're piggly dinging you. Yeah, they were brilliant, Morocco. I loved them. Absolutely loved them. I am scrapbooking. It's a new thing, isn't it? These kids nowadays, they haven't got a clue what it is. Scrapbooking, it is. It's a bit more, because it's actually there, isn't it? And when I'm dead and gone, the Instagram account will be deleted at some point, won't it? Everything that's on there will go. Stuff like that might still be around. I might have a box full of stuff like that that my daughter can look at. The flag will definitely be up soon. My favourite footballer is the Moroccan player Adam Asnou. He has got to play more this season. Got to play far more. I need leaves and flowers. Do you know what I do? When I first started thinking about doing this, I had that in mind. I was going to get the first leaf I could find. I was going to get it and try and laminate it. I don't really need to laminate it, do I? Oh, wouldn't it be boss though? Tom is twitching. Of course. Yeah, it is. He's over on that there Twitch there. Hang on. Where are we? He's having a laugh over there, man. It's press some between the pages. Yeah, just something a bit more tactile, a bit more actually holdable, rather than everything's digital, isn't it? Everything's far too digital. People take videos and photos and they're on SD cards, never to be seen ever again. A lot of the times people don't even look at them once. They just take a picture on the phone and that's it, it lives there. Nothing else ever happens. I used to keep leaves and flowers between pages as a child. They are fantastic, aren't they? Now you make pictures. Oh, very nice. I love stuff like that. And again, there's something nice about actually picking something up. The feel of, I don't know if it's going to be flowers or leaves, and then the feel of paper. Just, you know, it's more tactile, it's brilliant. What camera do I have? Oh, what cameras do I have? Let's have a look. Sony ZV-E1. 2 Sony ZV-E10s. Oh, Medio.
It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
It's going
It's going
up.
up. It's there.
It's there. Level 1. Fantastic. Canon EOS M. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. DJI Osmo Pocket 4. DJI Osmo Action 4. Nikon D100. 2 Sony A5 100s. What else? Got cameras everywhere, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I know, just they're everywhere. They're everywhere and nowhere, baby. I like... yeah, I like a bit of gorillas. It's there. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's there. You've been making fig leaf ice cream tonight. What is fig leaf ice cream? Is that ice cream made out of fig leaves, or are you telling us how do you're making ice cream while wearing fig leaves? Filthy. Not at all. I know, I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. That's the Pocket 3. The Pocket 4's over there. What else? I need to get this one out a bit more, I think. Proper old school. Look at that, man. How boss is that? Big chunky sod. Look at that, man. Wouldn't you love that? Feels so good in the hand. Oh. One of the US states has just fell off. That's got to go back. I thought I got a camera that spits out photos. I haven't got a Polaroid. I haven't. What I've got though, that's a printer. So I'll just take a photo on me phone and then I'll print it off on this. Everyone's always got the phone with them. Wherever you are, just take a quick photo and then print off. You wouldn't even wear fig leaves with this weather. Must be hot, hot, hot. Have you had a fig roll? Oh, hang on, Thomas. You've also reached level 4 over on
It's going
Twitch.
up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up, it's there.
It's there. It's a lovely gadget, it really is. Just for these silly little photos. Things are that big. Just it's so nice being able to actually touch something. Are they good? Do they taste like figs? The fig biscuits taste like figs. And I've had loads of fig biscuits. I've never had a fig in my life. How can you get to 53 and never have had a fig? Wales gone mad. Oh, Cocktail Twins on the jukebox. Get in there. Oh, hang on. Thomas is subscribed over on Twitch as well. You're my first ever Twitch subscriber. Oh, man. It's all kicking off tonight, isn't it? It's all kicking off tonight. Figs are nice. I've never tried them. There's loads of things I need to try. I like fig biscuits, so I think I probably would like figs. You've made it to 46 and never had a fig roll. Well, there you go. You try fig rolls, I'll try actual figs. There you go. Oh, Ali, what have you done? What have you done? There you go, fig rolls. What are they called? Are they fig Newtons over in the States, are they? Is that what they are? They were always in hampers, Christmas hampers. Yeah, how's the weather been with you today, Mediomu? Where'd you find those? Don't think Albert Heijn sells them. Albert Heijn, now there's a shout. That takes me back. Yeah, Lidl or Aldi, if you got those, they might have them. There's got to be somewhere. Fig Newtons are the name brand. We just call them fig biscuits. They seem to have just, I don't know what, is it just the brand Fig Newtons? Do you call them something else, or have they just taken on that name? In the same way everyone calls vacuum cleaners Hoovers over here, because Hoover was the biggest maker of vacuums. Keep going to the shower to get cold water on you. It's 8:35 PM and it's 33 degrees Celsius. Man. Yeah, keep going and doing that. Gotta stay cool. Lidl have them, not sure about Aldi. You'll be able to find them all over the place. Marks and Spencer's will have them. They'll be very, very expensive ones though. You know what Marks are like. I'm moaning about it being 21 degrees here. 2 windows open, the fan on, and it's 33 over in Morocco, and what was it, 30, 31 in Denmark, did Casper say? Crazy. Or 30, wasn't it? That was it. Too warm. Yeah, probably need an expat shop. They'll have them. Plus, an expat shop will also have all the good stuff. Chocolate hobnobs. Neither Aldi or Lidl have got them over here. What a pain that is. Albert Heijn don't have them either. They'll have them somewhere. We'll find them. We will find them. They're always very nice with a cup of tea, as most biscuits are. I think the only biscuits I've got at the moment are bourbon biscuits. Bourbon biscuits. Looks like the generic here is Fig Bar. But people, I bet you people would just call them Fig Newtons no matter who they're made by. Next time you travel to the other side of the channel, you'll be going back with a care package, a load of stuff. They're worth trying, man. You play PS5. What is your favourite game? Oh, I haven't played PS5 in ages. On account of the fact that that bloody hand doesn't work properly. Currently it's 28.8 Celsius at 9:36 in the blessed PM. It's stupid, isn't it? Oh, Botrix. I never updated Botrix, did I? Oh, I didn't. Chatbot. Where's Chatbot? We'll turn him off, I think. Timers, where are you? Back to the day job. Hang on, just let me do this. Just switch him off for the time being. Because I haven't changed anything. Neverwinter. It's an MMORPG. You're waiting for GTA 6. It seems like the entire world is waiting for GTA 6. Have you not said today it's been postponed a little bit further? It's been delayed a little bit longer, hasn't it? It's never ending. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. How much is involved in those games is just ridiculous. It's almost too much now. I remember playing San Andreas and thinking that was too big. There was too much going on. When, in fact, you look at it now, GTA 4 and 5 just went bigger and bigger and bigger. 6 is going to be the size of an actual country, I think. I think I'd rather stick with Vice City. Something that big. Oh, the moon. The moon is out. Hang on. The moon is back. There you go. Moon is back. Yeah, the gaming graphics are at peak. It's amazing. I remember the very first Grand Theft Auto I played was Grand Theft Auto. The original top down. I remember playing that. I thought that was brilliant. And then GTA 3 came out. And it went from being top down to being 3D. And it blew my mind. Oh, Rock Shandy. And I could, do you know what? I'd drink a Rock Shandy right now. North Africa's boiling hot these days. Many places it's gotten over 45 degrees Celsius every day for a very long time. Cray, man. Pub Rock Shandy. First one was GTA 3 Liberty City. Oh no, there was 2 games before that. There was the top-down PC versions. When it used to run over Hare Krishna and it'd shout Garanga at you. There was that with the expansion packs of London 69 and London 63. GTA 2 was weird. That was more futuristic. And then GTA 3 came out and it was PS2, wasn't it? And it was 3D. All of a sudden it had gone from top down to being 3D. And it was amazing. I still to this day, the opening theme tune to GTA 3, I have that as my alarm clock of a morning. That's what I wake up to. That jazz music, the jazz piano. Oh, love it. I did get scalped, as you can see. It was too hot. I was looking like Ted Danson. Top down GTA was boss, wasn't it? Yeah, send the Rock Shandy over to Twitch. Stick a vodka in it. Very hardcore. Very rock and roll. Yeah, they were brilliant. GTA 2 was the Elvis impersonators. It was, wasn't it? I loved them. They were so addictive. And then all of a sudden, my mate had a PS2. I didn't have one at the time. And he just went, yeah, I'll lend you mine. Play this game. What game is it? Just when you put it on, play the game that's in there. All right. And I kept hold of it for a week and I had to go and buy a PS2 on the back of it. Oh, I loved it so much. I still do to this day. I know Liberty City like I know the back of my own hand. The back of my hand. The back of my hand. You have a NES game called Solstice. Main title theme is your alarm clock. I always think if it's something that you know, your alarm clock, and it's not too aggressive, it's a good way of waking you up. Which is why I've got GTA 3, because it's nice and mellow to begin with. And then just wakes me up. Mellow, smooth jazz. Your first console was a SNES. What was mine? Right, I'm going to make myself look and sound very old. I don't even know if it counts as a console, but a grandstand Pong. It had tennis, table tennis, breakout, and something else, and it was wood veneer covered. Back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. Had a little Space Invaders. What else after that? An Amstrad CPC 464 computer with games on it. And then PS1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never had a SNES. Never had a Sega Mega Drive, nothing like that. Only games console you had was an Atari. Can't go wrong with Atari. Ali. Definitely. Your first game you ever played was Prince of Persia on PS. Oh man, I love Prince of Persia. Mario Brothers on NES. Man, the ZX Spectrum, ZX81. Oh man, don't you love the old school? Manic Miner and Jet Set Willy and all that. Loved all that. Hey, Prince of Persia on your dad's PC in his workplace. Oh, isn't that great? I miss all that. Those old school, the games that were played on, you could play them on a PC. You couldn't play modern day games on a PC unless it was so far high end. You can't play them anymore. They have to be a very, very, very high level console, don't they? Oh, Duke Nukem. I love Duke Nukem and Blood as well. Remember that one? Doom, Blood, Duke Nukem. Commander Keen. Oh, isn't it Boss? I love all Duke Nukem. I loved. What was that on? That was PC as well, wasn't it? That was Boss, but I thought Blood was better. That was the greatest game I'd ever played in my life. Then a few years later, it was on a TV and it looked like it was realistic. Mad. The ZX81 was pre-Spectrum. Main rule: don't even breathe next to it. First PC was 10 gig, 215 megabytes of RAM at Age of Empire 2 on it. I don't even know what ours was. The actual... I'll tell you how bad it was. This is how long ago it was. The hard drive had 250 megabytes. Not the RAM, the hard drive, 250 meg. Bad's that, man. Windows XP days. I think ours might have been Windows 95. That's how long ago it was. Age of Empire 2, boss game. Was it very sensitive? It used to break out crying all the time. He lost about a decade to Champ Manager. What kind of gentleman of our sort of era, our kind of epoch, did not lose absolute beards to Champ Man? Oh, they were brilliant. Windows 3.1 was your first. OG Windows 95, man. 98 come out. Thought this is going to be revolutionary. And it was brilliant. And then Windows XP came out. Oh no, what's this? Oh, hang on. Have you bringing a new one out every few years? And they did. You couldn't even look at it funny. You couldn't be in the same room as it. Was Chucky Egg on? What was that? Was Chucky Egg? That would have been on the Spectrum, wouldn't it, or the ZX? It was on. It was on my Amstrad. Amstrad. Yeah, dial-up internet. Oh man. LimeWire. Downloading loads of music off there. It'd take you 3 days to download one song. Now I can press a button on my phone and download a HD film in about 3 seconds. It's ridiculous. Young me, knowing what old me has got access to now, would be absolutely mind blown. Yeah, Mum, you get off the phone. Get off that fucking computer, you. LimeWire days, lots of B movies to download. It was, yeah, oh man, those days. Was it LimeWire? I downloaded one of the Oasis albums and it came out. And then when it finally come out, it changed one of the songs slightly and I hated it. The OG version of LimeWire was way better. Napster first, then Audio Galaxy, then LimeWire. You do miss the screech when dial-up was connecting. It's got a certain vibe, hasn't it? MSN days, man. Radiohead _ paranoid _ android.exe from LimeWire and killing the computer for a week at least. Yeah, boss innit? MSN days. Bebo. When you think what we actually lived through, what we lived through to get to where we are now is mad, isn't it? But look at us, look where we are now. Ali screeched. That's the best. You did sound very much like dial-up there, Ali. There's a very dial-up kind of atmosphere about you. Oh, hang on. Just to see a picture on the internet, the time it took to load was ridiculous, and nobody thought anything about it whatsoever, did they? Because we didn't realise back then. It was literally just, yeah, this is what it is. It can't get any quicker than this, can it? And yes, it did. Quite a lot quicker. To the point where now you can live stream very complex live streams all over the world. You can ring people, you can video call people all over the world. It's mad. Look at us, we are live streaming across multi platforms. We are in Scandinavia, Africa, Europe and North America at the same time. Proper worldwide. I am absolutely Mr. Worldwide. All over the world and other places. We've got Australia and New Zealand, haven't we? Australia, New Zealand, Japan. We've had Argentina and Peru. We've been everywhere, man. All over the world. It's brilliant. But if I had thought about this, even as far back as, I don't know, the mid to late 90s, someday in the future you'll be live streaming. That in itself, I would have said, what's live streaming? Me live? Not a chance I'd be doing something like that. To the entire world, you couldn't possibly do that. Here we are. Whenever you feel like it, whenever there's something you want to say, anything that comes onto your mind, you think, I need to get this out of me now. I'll jump on and do a live quickly. You can do that, and the entire world can see you. It's a wonderful thing. It is to come together. There's far more than connects us than divides us, without a shadow of a doubt. Apart from Coppites, but Coppites also connect us in our hatred of them. It's a tiny world. Carl Sagan, didn't he, talked about that pale blue dot? It is a little pale blue dot on a global scale. To us, it looks big, but it's not astronomical. It's tiny. But then again, it's also, when it comes to technological, it's tiny again. We think it's such a long way to get to New Zealand or Australia from where we are here. You can just click a button and speak to people there. So it's tiny. The world is tiny. Just takes us a while to get places. And wait. Wait until life is found on other planets, and then we start streaming to other planets out there. Imagine that one. Never mind the World Cup. We'll be able to have the Universe Cup, won't we? In the group of death, England, Morocco, Argentina, and Alpha Centauri. Imagine that. Yeah, you are joining us World Cup and pre-football season. This is the beauty spot at the moment, this bit. Before we start going a little bit crazy. Yeah, in a month or so, we'll be unhappy with the football. I will be in the car on the way home from the football, moaning and crying. You only see the results. You only watch the Olympics. You're probably better off, to be honest with you. Oh, Mandy, thank you very much. Mic drop. Do you know what I quite like? I quite like the football streams on the way home, whinging, crying, annoyed, and then just get in the car and start screaming and shouting. It's brilliant, isn't it? Points to spend, get them spent. They come in handy, these points, you know. You make a little bit of money. A lot more than 24p's. Sam, you can see squirrels and insects and cats anywhere in the world, and people can come and watch your backyard. Isn't it brilliant? Again, the world's big on a global scale. It's not. When you open your back door now into the yard and you go out there, people around the world can see that. That's not just you walking out anymore. That is, people all around the world can see it. There's a connection to your backyard. I think it's brilliant. Absolutely superb. Fair play, Mandy. Fair play. Yeah. Who do you support? Liverpool. Where you from? Alpha Centauri, lad. Proper Scouser, me, lad. Do you have a favourite event? Marathon and triathlon. So it's not sprints or anything. Proper long distance. I don't even know how you could do that. I can't even do a marathon in my car, never mind actually running. And triathlon's even worse. As if running for mile after mile after mile wasn't bad enough. Oh yeah, by the way, you're going to have to swim and cycle. Fair play to them. It's incredible. These athletes who can do what they can do. Just absolutely insane. How do you start? How do you even start? You've got to start with a triathlon. You must be a runner to begin with. I'm assuming you've got to be a runner to begin with. You're in bad shape. You can soon get out there, man. You can soon get out. Sam, yeah, Cat Stafford over on YouTube. Sam was talking about enjoying the Olympics opening ceremonies recently. How do we respect the ultra distance runners? I don't even know how they do it. Genuinely don't know how they manage to do it. It just makes no sense to me. The body shouldn't be able to do it. And then you've got the likes of Sir Kevin Sinfield, Eddie Izzard as well, who were doing like 20 marathons in 23 days or something. One is bad enough. I couldn't do one. These are doing multiple. 7 marathons in 7 days. I can't get my head around it at all. They're absolutely insane. The ultra distance runners, how long are they running for? Some of them are ridiculous, aren't they? Like 50 miles and things like that. Which is the equivalent of running from here to, is it Leeds or something? And when you look at it on a map, someone has ran that far. It would cost me 50 quid in a train to go that far. Higgly ding, next. Definitely more about the artistry and pageantry than the sports bit. I'm not a huge fan of the Olympics myself, and yet I should be. My dad started off as an athlete before he became a footballer. In fact, he only started playing football to keep himself fit during the off-season for athletics. He was a swimmer and a triple jumper, and started playing football and thought, yeah, I like this. I'm going to be a professional. Never kicked the ball till he was about 14. Strange, man. Yeah, there's an old man from Australia or New Zealand that won an ultramarathon. He jogged and didn't sleep for days. And he wasn't, not just that, yeah, nobody told him you had to sleep in between. He just kept on running. And he was wearing boots, wasn't he? He was an Australian sheep farmer. And he was used to running around after the sheep for days on end. He was wearing his proper boots. No running shoes, no spikes, no training shoes. Hobnail boots. Hobnail boots, dungarees, bit of straw sticking out of his mouth. Absolutely insane. Hundreds of kilometres from multi-day races, up to 320 kilometres. Again, I would struggle to do that in my car at the moment. How do you get into doing that? How do you get into doing that? I can understand people doing marathons, like charity marathons. Oh, didn't you already go to level 1, maybe? Or we'll do it again.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. I think you're more than level 1, to be honest with you. That might be level 2, ignore that. He said he couldn't run that long, and he said he chased his cattle for days. Just because that's what you're used to, isn't it? If nobody tells you anything different, just that's what you do. Got to be like an addiction. Like I say, I know I've seen people who do marathons to raise funds for charities in like memories of people that have gone before them. I understand that. And again, so Kevin Sinfield is doing it for Motor Neuron to raise awareness and money for them. How do you go from doing that to doing like 10 of them in a row? I can't get my head around it at all. Socio-cultural commentary, history, or whatever place the Olympics is in. I do actually like that part of it. I don't mind things like, I don't really watch the marathons, but if it is a marathon or a road cycle race or something where they're out and about, so you can have a look at what the actual place is like as well. That's not too bad. Nothing is impossible. Yeah, the old man from Australia. Can he play right back? Asking for a friend. We need a right back. Has Adam Asnu got a twin brother? Could he do the job? Could he do the job? Oh, Mandy, pick. What pick? That was the plane. The plane. Plane doing an ooh plane. Not far from Mandy, that is it. Connor's Key. Not far from our Thomas either, actually. That's a plane ooh. Someone was planing ooh. You go for the National Geographic, like, but it's boss, isn't it? It's also why I really like watching the likes of the Tour de France. People find it boring. You know, they're riding through some of the most beautiful country in France. Up and down beautiful mountains. Going past vineyards. Going past vineyards and the fellas who were in there, the owners are just stood outside having a nice glass of red as they go by. Oh. Oh, yep. We are talking planes. Yeah, there you go. It's quality stuff from Mandy, that. Quality stuff. 2 typhoons went up the Mersey today in tandem. Tandem typhoons up Mersey. Yeah, I love it. We're missing the U's at the moment. We need more. Tom. How's you, Tom? How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? How's Domingos Duarte? El gato más guapo del mundo, eh? It's fantastic work, isn't it? Mandy is a very, very talented animation creation station. Yes, Mandy, you are appreciated over on Twitch. The 6,000 people over on Twitch really do appreciate you. There's not 6,000 people over on Twitch. I like it as well. This is what makes this stream uniquely ours. Brilliant. None of this happens anywhere else in the world or the galaxy. Not even Alpha Centauri. Just here. Nowhere else, just here. Fair play to you, Mandy. Fair play to you. Mrs. Tom is on her way home from work and looking forward to a day off tomorrow, where she will join you at the cricket. Fantastic stuff. And have her day ruined. Are you going to the cricket? Whereabouts is it? Where is it? Domingo is watching you clean his litter box. Is he making sure you're doing a good job of it? Sam, you need more oohs and fewer uhs. You wake up more worthy news from World Service about your country than you can take anymore. More oohs needed. Definitely more oohs. Barrington near Preston. Is that the new place? That new gaff that's opened up? You're only up the road then? Preston's only up the road from me. 18 miles away from where I am, Preston. Anything else we can showcase? Anyone got any jokes? We must have something. Farrington is the new gaff. It is the new gaff. Mrs. Tom, hope you have a great time and you will enjoy it, you will. Despite the fact that if it's Lancs you're watching, they will be shit. Soccer, football, Ali, never mind soccer. Good ball. Oof, back of the net, go on lad, go on, back of the net. Rugby, go on, love rugby as well. I love rugby.
Trying to make some space. Now then, Martin a fire. He's got Alan Tate to beat on the outside. I'm sure he's going to go the full length. That is one sensational try.
Fantastic stuff. All right, where's the other ones? Vids. Squirrels. Did we mention squirrels? This is one of my favourites. I love the kayak. It's the look when he looks at the camera. That's the thing that does me. And just before finishing as well, quick look at the camera. That's one of my favourites. That you can't even put new litter in the box before Drachia is digging into it. Oh yes, don't forget as well. Yak attack. Right, I'm gonna have to move. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to change that at some other point. I'm gonna have to move it at some other point. Ignore this. Ignore this. The motor racing. Where's the motor racing one? That was a particularly mad one to do that, by the way, because that picks one by random. So I think there's 6 different types, isn't it? Yeah, we talk about a lot of things, and there's animations for most of them. The jukebox is connected to a YouTube playlist and a Spotify playlist, and what people who watch can add songs to it. We can't listen to it because otherwise you get banned off YouTube. But if people see their own song coming up, the one that they chose, you can listen to it at the time if they want. Oh, we've got Pub Grub as well, yeah. But a video killed the radio star, the Buggles, the genius of Mr. Trevor Horn, who was in the band Yes for one album, then ended up producing Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes. But at Vice City Radio, I love it, is bossing it. Yeah, we did have a spell when the jukebox was predicting things. In fact, it still might do. I used to love Vice City for that reason. I'd go and steal a car, put the Wave FM on, and then go and sit and watch the seaside. Just watch the sea, listening to 80s music. And then I realised one day, I live at the coast. I can just go and drive a couple of miles down the road, sit in my own car, listen to whatever music I want to listen to, and look out towards the sea anyway. The jukebox is predicting things. Will the headline be Southport man kills much loved Rossi? Oh, it's been so nice without him. If you've got a song or songs you want added to it, let us know. We'll add it for you. Yeah, Sunday specials, Jeff, Kippers Vindaloo and Horace Haiku. Yeah, there's always something. There's always different things. That reminds me, I'll have to start working on the Sunday stuff already. Get it done before we actually get to Sunday. There's just so much involved in this, it's ridiculous. Snacks have we got? Jeffa cakes. See, I need to move Ali, don't I? That needs to move backwards. Or this needs to move forward. Or Ingles. That needs to be bigger. I can sort that out. Remind me of that. What else have we got? There's rooms, isn't there? There's staff, there's drinks. There's all manner of malarkey. I'll think for BPTV, CCTV TV as well. Actually, good job you reminded me of that. Glass beams, snake oil. Oh yeah, Jeff's nuts, hang on. Jeff's nuts. Jeff's salty nuts. This for the lovely ladies. Glass beams, snake oil. Mandy, can you add that to the YouTube one? If you can. And we'll see if we can do it. Tomas, you're clocking off for a bit to go and receive your wife home from work. You will be back. You will be back. You will be back on earth as it is in heaven. You see, this is what happens though. I end up throwing myself in front of this man, aren't I? The light will go. You have a look at the sky. Ah, we can do that, can't we? See if we can have a look at the sky. What's the sky doing tonight? I'll just quickly see whether or not I can get this working actually. Oh, I don't even know where it is. Where is it? Alt cam, is it? Right. This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now. There you go. Bit of BPTV, CCTV TV. That's what's going on right now outside. That's the sky. That's what's happening. That's my car. That's the sky. That's what's happening. Not exactly summer, is it? Isn't that miserable? That's what it looks like right now. That's it. Mike Echo, I forgot about that. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I'll sort that out. We've got a lot more clouds than you have. It's been like that all day, to be honest with you, Hadwi. It's been very, very cloudy. But then we had week after week after week with no rain. No cloud, no rain. Just sun. Horrible. So it's quite nice to have it. Is it raining later? No. Perhaps. It might start raining fairly soon. What tune are you adding? Glass Beams, Snake Oil. You have blue sky and 35 degrees Celsius. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, very spooky, the clouds. We do need a bit more rain. It's just it's far too much. The grass has gone yellow instead of gorgeous green. Donal, how you doing? Wow, it's Mario. Oh, you're over on this side as well. Lovely to see it on both sides. Lovely stuff, man. Welcome to the YouTube side of things as well. Ah, tis yourself. How are you? I've been loving your videos recently. Ireland looking absolutely stunning. It's unfair. It's completely unfair. The same as North Wales. It's unfair. They always look like film sets. It's just ridiculous. Hang on, Ali. And that's a pic from Donal. That's Ireland for you. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Bloody beautiful. Call you Medi. Medi sounds good to me as well. Definitely. If a few more videos from today we'll upload tomorrow. Lovely stuff, man. Ireland is looking absolutely amazing. I am very, very jealous. I live at the coast. Our coast doesn't look anything like your coast, unfortunately. You're doing just fine, keeping proper cooked in the heat. Oh man. Can't change your YouTube username. What a pain that is. You should be able to. It was piss and rain till lunchtime today, about 12 hours worth, and turned out nice. You need the rain now. Too much sun is not good. Ali, call us. Yeah, we can call you what we like, just don't call you too early in the morning. Unless it's Louise, of course. Target acquired, target acquired. Defo's 2-score you over there. Sam's channel, Donald's channel. In fact, yeah, let's have a look. We haven't pinned Donald for a while, have we? Let's pin Donald. And then we'll pin Sam later. You've been pinned. Consider yourself pinned. Tune added to the BP Juki. Thank you very much, Mandy. Mehdi, your song has been added. There you go. I'll update the Spotify and it'll be on there. Oh, A Plague of Lighthouse Keepers by Van der Graaf Generator. That's a 28-minute song. I think we might have to just judge through that one. Otherwise, it'll be on there non-stop. Bit long, isn't it? Bit long. Even though I do love it. You changed it. Yeah, yours wasn't available. There's Mehdi's channel as well. Go ahead. Why is that not changed? That should change. There you go, it has changed now. It's changed now, a bit of ash. That's a Boss tune as well, Girl from Mars. Very punky. So warm. I've also got to sort out a second BPTV CCTV TV without the full intro, haven't I? I've got to sort that as well. Ugh. Damn. There you go, there's Mehdi's channel. Make sure you click, subscribe, watch, comment. You just watch them, you're not a creator. For now. At some point in the future you might change your name, Eddie. Change your name. You might change your mind. I was only a watcher as well. I wasn't a creator. Now look at me. I just decided one day I'm going to start making videos. Well, I had a stroke then decided I was going to start making videos. But whichever way you look at it, we're all part of a community who look after each other. So we're there to support no matter what happens. There's always something, always something, always something. And you never know, one day you might see something and think, I want to put that on the internet. So you put it on the internet. And then it becomes addictive. Would you like a drink? What drinks have we got? What can we have? Come on, start raining. I want it to rain. We need more rain. There's a hose pipe ban. The reservoirs are running a little bit low. We need loads more rain, loads more water. Come on. People say that it just never stops raining in England. Where is it? Nowhere to be seen. That's where it is. And how can we have house pipe bans? Hey? How can we have house pipe bans all the time? It rained in Asia yesterday. The rain is coming. So it's coming from that direction to us. We normally get quite a lot. Loads of rain, but we haven't had any for a while. Where is it? Why has that not come up? You'd rather have ice cream. Oh, Mehdi, you've also up. You've gone up over here as well.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. There you go. You've leveled up on 2 different platforms. I love it. Why hasn't the drink come up? Drink should have come up. Have we got ice cream? I don't think we have we? Not bad here at all. Let's get some medication for Buster. Itching like a mad lad. Allergies. Ooh, there's lots of allergies around. There you go. It's popped up. Drink. Another rock shandy. By the look of it, it is another rock shandy. More vodka in it. For the hardcore. Right. That is good stuff, that though. Rock shandy. Orange and lemon. Very tasty. Very, very, very thirst quenching. Lovely stuff. There you go. There is ice cream available. Have I got any left? I might have 1 cornetto left. Just 1 cornetto. A bucket of sandy shandy. Lovely stuff. It took Thomas ages before he could get hold of that as well, didn't he? He had to come all the way over from Birkenhead over on the Wirral over to Liverpool to go and get it from the Irish Centre. Lovely stuff. I've still not tasted it. Didn't you say Tesco used to have it? And as soon as I went and started looking for it, nowhere to be seen. Oh, a shandy float. There you go. A rock shandy with ice cream. We're going interdepartmental now, aren't we? A bit of both. Lovely stuff. Nice. I knew what you meant. Oh, do you know what? It's 9:25. I know there's loads of cloud around, but that's starting to get dark out. The light nights are no longer with us. Not too long ago, it was still sunny this time of night. Now it's night. You hate that. And sunrise of a morning is now after 5 AM. It's so quick the way it happens. Used to be just after 4, now it's after 5. Oh. Saying that. Not really a problem, is it? 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh. The bin is out. The bin is out. You're going to go in a shower, Mehdi? No worries, no worries. We'll still be here, mate. We'll still be here. You go and cool off. I'm gonna have to make a note about that as well. BPTV. Oh, it's gotta be done. The birds are a fair bit quieter as well, they are. Joey, Joey, Joey! You know the Dodgers used to be in Brooklyn? I do indeed, mate. The name came from roustabouts who would dodge the trolley cars in Brooklyn as they crossed the street. Now, I did not know that. That's a brilliant thing, now. I know they were in Brooklyn to begin with, but yeah. Oh, that's boss. Dodging the trolley cars. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Rather than, why would you call it Dodgers? I don't want to say supporting, but I have been following the LA Dodgers since 1980. Went over to LA in 1980, and there was a family that we went to go and have a barbecue with. And the young lad was a few years older than me, but we're in the same kind of age group. And me and him sat and watched the game, my first ever game of baseball, first ever live game, and I loved it. And when we were leaving, he gave me a cap and some other bits and pieces. I've been a follower of the LA Dodgers ever since. And of course, they play in Everton blue, so the lighter guesses with that. The lighter guesses. The Dodgers, that sounds very much like that could be a Liverpool thing now. The Dockers on the Dockers umbrella back in the day, dodging stuff there. Yeah, that came as quite a nice surprise to me, that. The local team to where we were. In a nice Everton blue. I thought it was a good sign. It's a sign that was supposed to be my team. But they've been my team ever since. Weird, isn't it? I quite like watching a bit of baseball. Used to be on Channel 5 years ago. They'd have the baseball on, and then some weeks there'd be ice hockey, and I quite like ice hockey as well. It was nice. And of course, the me ice hockey team is the Toronto Maple Leafs, who play in. It's a sign. Dodging, walking alone, never. Ooh, shots fired. Very logical. It was crazy as well at that time, because we lived in Middlesbrough at that point, in a place called Cricket Lane. So called because there was a cricket club at the top of the road. So I was used to watching a lot of cricket. And then the first time I'd watched baseball, it was like a combination of cricket and rounders. I don't mind this, actually. You have a Brooklyn Dodgers hat. It's your favourite non-Cleveland team baseball hat. Proper old school, that, man. That's something we can't really get our heads around here either. The whole franchise thing. We don't understand how you can have a team play somewhere for years and then suddenly move across an entire continent, go and play over there. It just doesn't work. You know what I mean? With us. Mehdi's back. Welcome back, mate. Mandy, you intensely disliked playing rounders at school. Gotta be the Maple Leafs. Gotta be. Been to probably 500 baseball games at least in your life. Wow, man. I've not been to a single one yet. At some point, you never know. That was a quick wash. Get in, get wet, get out. Still no rain. We need rain. We demand rain. We demand the finest rain known to humanity. Cold water on to cool you down, and then you hop off. Best thing to do. As long as you stay cool. too hot otherwise. It's too hot. Look at our poor grass. That was lovely and green the other week. Don't really follow hockey, but your teams would be the Columbus Blue Jackets or the Buffalo Sabres. Used to watch a lot of the Colorado Avalanche back in the day, back in the 90s. They were on TV over here. The 90s and the 2000s. But the Maple Leafs are the team for me. Sam, you've been to 2 or 3 professional baseball games as a kid. I would have thought, genuinely would have thought baseball would have been one of the more popular US games over in England. Because we've already got cricket. So the concept of throw, hit, try and catch is already there within us. Look up the history of the Cleveland Browns. You had a team from 1946 to 95. Then from 99 till now. Where did they go between 95 and 99? The original team moved to Baltimore. Ah, right. Maryland. That's mad, isn't it? We've not had that in the UK before. We did have with MK Dons. They took over Wimbledon and then moved them to Milton Keynes when everyone was up in arms over it. What was first, cricket or baseball? I think it would have been cricket, but the origins of baseball might have been a little bit earlier. I'm not sure really. I think the rules of the games that we know today as cricket and baseball, pretty sure cricket was earlier. But interesting games though. Seen a baseball, was he a baseball pitcher or a hitter? I think it might be a pitcher. One of these Instagram reels watching cricket, and you could sort of see, you knew what was going on. You could tell when something was like their version of a knuckleball or a slider, and you could see what they were doing, the cricket bowlers were doing, and you could see it was sort of picking it. But there's so many more variables when it comes to cricket bowlers rather than a pitcher. A pitcher's just throwing it direct, whereas with a bowler, you've got the height of the person who's bowling. Someone who's 6.5 foot tall, their arm in the air is over 8 foot and it's coming from a height. It's bouncing. You've got the pitch, you've got the shiny side of the ball, the rough side of the ball, so there's swerve on it. Oh, it's mad. It's all over the place, man. There isn't a Pro Rounders League in the UK. There isn't. Google it. Yeah, clearly sparked a lifelong love of sports ball games. First documented reference, 1598 in England. Official laws were codified in 1744. Mad. Colorado Avalanche used to be the parent club for the minor hockey league for those guys. The Cleveland Barons, all right. The Avalanche were brilliant back in the day. Cricket was first. What's the national sport in Morocco? Was it going to be football? You'd think so, wouldn't you? I mean, there's a lot of distance runners or middle distance runners have come from Morocco over the years, but football seems to be the one. The origins of baseball are disputed, but the first game was supposedly in 1839 in New York. But still a proper old game, isn't it? The All-Ireland Gaelic football final happened the last weekend. County Mayo, your neighbouring county, won the championship for the first time in 75 years due to a supposed curse. There you go. You played all sports in high school. Yeah, we didn't. We played football. We had one game of rugby league and it ended up in a big fight on the pitch. Never again. We had one game of cricket and an Indian lad from Chicago who we thought wouldn't have known anything about cricket. We were wrong. He come to the school. Our first cricket game, he was bowling about 90 mile an hour. Not a chance. No more of that. Football again. Meddy's found us over here as well. Delighted for Mayo. What a thing it was. The place went mental. Curse be damned, hit the nuclear button. Garen was happy about it, I can imagine, man. On Mayo. There's no such thing as curses. Apart from Everton, who are truly cursed. Chicago lad bowling 90 miles an hour while I clicked my fingers at first slip. I faced one ball, and I think at the age of 14, whatever it was at the time, I uttered that never to be repeated. Fuck that. And the teacher went, well, hang on, oh, language. But yeah, we're not doing this. Afros Ritzvi, his name was. His dad was a doctor, so he turned up with an American accent, and we just thought, oh, he's not going to have a clue about cricket. He had a clue about cricket, man. He knew what he was doing. We are live, we are live. Heard about that curse being broken on the Wales service too. 75 years is a long time not to win something. Ours are bad enough. 1995. 31 years, whatever it is. I can't even count. I've seen a scandal going, but yeah, the fella in the Yorkshire Sunday League clicking his fingers to deceive the umpire, playing out of order. Was it Saltburn? Was he from Saltburn or somewhere? In North East. Got to the final 12 times in 75 years. They won the 12th. So it didn't go to the unlucky 13th. Fair play to them, man. That's a crazy sport, that. Yeah, 12 times since he won the last time. Also, Justin Greaves to the West Indies. 5 wickets in 5 overs with no runs conceded. Learned everything he knows at Sefton Park Cricket Club. Sefton Park Cricket Club in Liverpool. South Liverpool. How does it work, the finger clicking? The umpire listens out for, when someone goes to hit a ball and it just catches the edge of the bat and then gets caught. When it's not obvious that it's been deflected, but it's nicked. It's nicked. It took a nick. Do that. Makes it sound as though it just caught the edge of the bat. So it's cheatings. Of course, in those kind of games, they don't have snickometer. Mad. Yeah, but it's horrible. It's nasty. Nasty. Hurling is even crazier. Fastest flowing field sport in the world. In the world. It is. It's mad. I'm after having the slitter up there, by the way. Ali sent me a slitter. Just there. It's crazy. Football and the hurling, everyone who plays it is nuts. Well, the Irish are nuts anyway, aren't they? But yeah. That's the Irish for you. What we're going to do is we're going to get a stick, right, which will really hurt if we hit you with it. Okay? What are you going to do then? We're going to put 2 little lines of lead in it to make sure it doesn't snap when we hit this massive hard ball with it. So that when we hit you with it, it's going to hurt even more. Sign me up. Why don't you sign me up? Cray cray. Hurling, for those who don't know it, is like violent hockey. Violent field hockey. Actually, yeah, I'll show you. I don't mean I want to show you a violent field hockey, you know what I mean. That's the ball you use, which looks a bit like a baseball, doesn't it? But it's not. And it's got a proper seam on it. And once it gets wet as well, weighs an absolute ton. What's the one? Jayalai played against the wall. Oh yeah, what's that called? Is that the Spanishy mad thing? Where you have that weird hand thing, like a scoop, isn't it? And they lash it at the wall, and it's about 6,000 miles an hour. Helmets weren't mandatory until recently in here, and crazy bastards. They are mad. Isn't that odd? Helmets have been mandatory to play for Liverpool since 1892. Tomash.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there, level 40 in the house. That means you're only two away from a special greeting. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that. The moon's back on. It's coming up, it's coming up, it's there. At level 4 on Twitch and the big 4-0 over here. It's meant to be, isn't it? It is meant to be. It's a sign. But you're 2 away from having a special. Is it on there? Is it actually on there? It is, it's there. Just making sure I've got these things on here. You'll take that as the pre-going up message as well. It's perfect, isn't it? Liverpool helmets, it's there. Time for a party. Time for a party. One now, yeah, the other in December. That'll be a good month, that won't it? As Everton make a late break, 3rd in the table, playing fantastic, until a catastrophic injury to one of our better players ends up ruining the season. Any excuse for partying. We don't need excuses. We have reasons for partying here. Oh look, it's starting to get miserable out there now. That rain now. Oh, I think we might have a little bit. I think we might have a little bit of rain. A few spackles of the old wet stuff. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit. Ooh, a little bit of rain. December birthdays suck, says Mandy, whose birthday is in, ooh, let's have a look, December. Is that because Christmas is there as well, so it sort of gets lumped in? You compete with Christmas. Even though yours is early in the month, isn't it, Mandy? It's not that not that late. It is, isn't it? I quite like the fact that mine's in April, and my daughter's is as well. That's a decent time, I think, to have it. Yeah, January too. People start losing stamina after Christmas and New Year. Yeah, Beto becomes a latter-day Yakubu, as new Prime Kanchelskis, Rurl, the new Alex Young. There we go, that's going to happen. One of their ankles is falling off, bit by bit. I like Rurl, Merlin Rurl. What a name. What a name, what a guy, what a mighty fine guy. A footballer who takes monochrome photographs. What more can you ask for? Doesn't matter, still Christmas month. Ah, I suppose, yeah. What's going on there? Unless you're like Angie, where your birthday is New Year's Eve, isn't it? That wouldn't be too bad. Having it, having New Year's Eve, that'd be all right. You're fine being halfway between Christmas and New Year. Very nice, and to bulk out your birthday with time off school and work. That's the way to look at it. You South Standers, I better get yourself sorted out. Boney M, Daddy Cool. Merlin, Merlin rule. Merlin, Merlin rule. Take care. You're going to go for a walk? No problem, Eddie. Enjoy yourself, mate. Enjoy the walk. See you on Sunday. Stay cool. Yeah, stay cool as well. Don't get too hot. Lovely to meet you. Genuinely, yeah, absolutely, 100%. We're always here. Oh. I didn't make another cup of tea, did I? That's cold. Well, it's cool. Not cold, cold. Cool. I'll need to make another one later on. I'll go for my little walk just to the top and back because I need to. Then I'll make a decent cup of tea because I need to. What day is tomorrow? Thursday. I haven't got to do anything in particular tomorrow apart from take my dad to the pub tomorrow night. I can have a chill day tomorrow, can't I? I need a chilled day. Have a chilled Friday. And then actually have a weekend. Oh. Oh. Would you, sir? You're going to lock up the beds. You're going to lock up the beds. Know what he's doing. See you in a sec, mate. You'll be watching Duke Nukem videos later and wondering how you can play it on your phone. Thanks to our new viewer from Morocco. There's got to be... That game has got to be available. I'm sure, pretty sure I had it on my PSP. PlayStation Portable thing. It was just... phones nowadays are more powerful than the PSP was. I think you can download a simulator. Sure, you can download a sim and just get a ROM from somewhere on the internet. Play it on your phone. And then get one of those little mini controllers that I've got. Get one of them and play that. There you go. Sorted. Emulator. Yeah, emulator, not a simulator. Emulator. Yeah, there's loads of them, and just you can download ROMs off the internet. Find out what game you want, have a quick look. Download, install, emulate your ass off. Yeah, your phones nowadays, the power of them compared to what gaming consoles used to be. We need one of those controllers to finish Red Dead Redemption Mobile. Worth getting hold of. Definitely. Mine's over there. It's there. Brutal. I read that in the voice of Lister from Red Dwarf. Brutal. Got a static ad for bras for grandmothers over 60. Who writes copy like that to sell anything? People who want to sell bras to grandmothers over 60. Ignore them, Sam, ignore them. Cheeky bastard. That could be a niche thing, that though, couldn't it? Is that what people are looking for these days? Grandmothers over 60. Grandmothers over 60 in your area. At least it was static. Yeah, you'd struggle reading something moving in that situation. No for me, Clive, no for me. '60's the new 40 anyway. Let's be honest. Just not copy anymore, is it? AI generated slop. That's exactly what it is. There's some utter shite, isn't there? And you can tell it a mile off. I use it quite a lot, especially for YouTube, because it's not really there to tell anybody anything. It's there to try and trick the algorithm into showing your video. That's all it is. But apart from that, also Suno can fuck right off, by the way. Doesn't matter what you put in there, it comes out sounding like US country fucking rock. And I hate that. 90s Bristol trip hop, dark, brooding, dub bass. And it comes out sounding like Luke Combs or whatever his name is, Luke Combs. I like this, get rid. It is quite specific, not 50 something grandmas, no. Yeah, slightly over. Like in Billy Madison, chicks over 80. It is getting different. I've said this before, haven't I? Not about chicks over 80. The oldest people I've met in my life are two lads who are 15 years of age. It is purely down to your state of mind. When I was growing up, people who were my age looked as though they were in the 70s. They don't anymore. We dress differently. We've got a different attitude. They looked defeated back then. Maybe it's because the generation before, maybe my grandparents' generation, were war kids, weren't they? Who've grown up either born during the war or just before or just after the war. So they either saw it or they lived with the echoes of it. We haven't. We're lucky that way. But they looked so old. People in the 50s were ancient. Even the 40s looked old. Middle age was in your 30s. Changed completely. Thing is, with a lot of these weirdly specific ads, yeah, it just seems that there's more like broadly targeted gifts for mums or gifts for sons. No one identifies as these things. We don't. Even though I am a son, I don't identify as that. Although I do identify as a gift. I'm a gift for everyone. What are you searching that makes YouTube think you're over 60? That's the question we need to ask. Sam, what are you searching for? What are you looking for? What are you searching for that makes you think that, or makes them think that you're some kind of semi-naked over 60 grandma? What are you up to, young lady? Oh, hang on, where are we? Oh, look at this, look at this. Another Donal pick. I'm not gonna go too far. I like the frame within a frame. I always like it when there's a little bit of overhang in front of the main theme. I like that. Frame within a frame. Very specific. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that, man. If you put, do you know what? If you went there, if you went to the top with a little bit of Tipex or something and just painted that white, that's Mount Fuji. That's all that is. Paint that white and you look fantastic. Isn't that gorgeous, man? That is stunning with a capital stun. They may be what you fill in the form about who to show them to, but not what you want those people to read. That's the thing, isn't it? That is the thing. Is that now? Is that now? Blue sky. You're having to blow catnip bubbles here. Michael Jackson, 1991. What, eh? No. It's not really blue sky, is it? Let's face it. Pitch black here now. Pitch black. Right, tell you what. Don't believe me? I'll do this quicker next time.
This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now.
Can you see that? Can you see that? Oh yeah, over the road, just put the light on. That's a little bit of watery wetness. That's a little bit of rain on the window, but that's the sky. That is the sky. It's dark. That's what it's like. Luna Bellatini, someone mentioned mountains. Evening all. Apologies for tardiness. How's life 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle? Back again, there's 2 lakes on that mountain. Used to camp up there and swim and so on. I bet that's gorgeous. It looks fantastic up there. Just a few minutes ago. Mike, I know I can't change it in mid scrooble dooble. That's gonna have to be done afterwards, Mandy. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. Yeah, I can't fix that. Unfortunately. I'll write that down as well. That's another thing I need to fix. BPTV. Echo. There you go. So I just need to make another little picture of a van. A Flowers by Irene van. A free Birkdale immediately. Mute mic, like for sneezes. No, this is actually, I can mute it, but not while we're streaming. It's just, I need to go into sources. I don't think there's a way of doing that. I'll find out. It used to be alright. 2 typhoons in tandem down the Mersey today, Lula Bellatini. Ali Alio. Oh, right. Bonne nuit, mon chéri. No, mute Big Mike. That's not going to help at all, Mandy. That's just messing around and trying to find things out. No, I can get rid of it. That doesn't need to have a mic on it at all. Just need to press a button to get rid of that. Be all right. Be all right. It'll be sound. Know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? No running tomorrow. Bellatini, no running. Tell her no running. Typhoons. Did we? You didn't see it, did you? Where are we? Did you, Mandy? Did you show Louise that? Speaking about ooze and typhoons and things. That was the ooh the other day. Planes making ooze in the sky. In that boss. In that boss. Into. Ooh, typhoons. Bed already. Work in the morning. Yes, no running around. Tie your shoelaces first, Ali. Got the old set on as well. Because the new one isn't working. That's why. Things need to be fixed first, Mandy. That was a Spitfire app, by the way. Yeah, I've got to fix the new stuff. And while we're at it, I'm going to unplug this bastard. Unplug that bastard. And turn it off. Oh, hang on. Stuff's gonna start flying everywhere. Everything's overly complicated. Never do anything normal, can I? New header. It's all over the place. It's just all over the place. Makes no sense. None of it does it. None of it makes any sense at all. You see, hang on, we'll move to the new bar. Hang on. The problem being now, we can't press any buttons. The buttons don't work. Looks fantastic, but the buttons don't work. See, no matron, nothing. This all just needs to be fixed. So we're going back to the old place. Oh. Yeah. Spitfire, you can't beat the sound of a Merlin, you can't. Especially Merlin Royal. One of the best engine sounds there is, absolutely 100%. Beautiful sound, beautiful sound. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, the sound is amazing. You heard the Spitfire, you didn't see it, you just tracked it afterwards. It's a shame that, because they are amazing looking planes. Have we got one this year? We have, haven't we? But remember rightly, we've got a Spitfire and a Hurricane this year, which is coming up in a month's time. In fact, I'm going to check this now live on here. How do you spell Southport? Southport Airshow 2026. Entrez-vous, entrez-vous. Right, where's the confirmed? That's no good. That's not what I want. You absolutely useless piece of AI shite. And what have we got? What have we got? This year, the world famous Red Arrows are set to make a spectacular return. Are we sure about that? Yes, there we go. The Red Arrows. The Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. Spitfire, Hurricane and Dakota. Beautiful, man. Got the Reds this year. Not many had them due to them being in the US. Exactly. Last year, were we supposed to have them last year as well? No, we weren't, were we? Got rained off anyway, but I know they were at Blackpool, weren't they, last year? You had to screenshot the U. You'd only get an U with Typhoons or Spitfires. RAF Tutor. Richard Goodwin Jet Pits. Aero Super Batix Wing Walkers. Toronto 72. Keep an eye out for them. The Starlings. Strike Master Display Team. Gazelle Squadron. So we've got some good stuff this year. The Battle of Britain Memorial Flight's the best thing now. The Dakota, the Hurricane and the Spitfire. The sounds are, oh my word, with a capital F. Oh my god, the sounds are amazing. There's a crowd in Australia that make replicas of Spitfires. And the 75 or 80% the size of the original, but the performance is just as good, if not better. Resto modding Spitfires. Marvellous. The Americans loved the tribute with red, white, and blue smoke. He didn't dare tell. He didn't tell them at all. He did it just for you. Tutor display is good. Rich Goodwin is nuts. Unfortunately, because of where we are, I'm 2 miles away from the front. We don't really get to see it that well. But we definitely get the Spitfire, the Hurricane, and the Dakota going over, which is nice. I think we've got the Eurofighter Typhoon as well, you know, which is why it was here the other week, wasn't it? It woke me up one morning. No noise at all, then all of a sudden, what the fucking hell? And it done like loop the loop. It done a proper ooh. Proper ooh. In fact. Oh, let me have a look. I don't think so, but let me have a look. Oh, yeah. There we go. I forgot about this. How's that for an ooh? How's that for a proper ooh? Look at that. That's an ooh. Look at that. That's an ooh. And as you can see, I'm where the blue dot is. That thing just arrived and then went and done loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop-de round and round and round and round and round for ages before pissing off somewhere else. Insane. My sister rang me up. Did you hear that noise? Well, yeah, the windows almost came in, like, but yeah. What was it? That was a Eurofighter Typhoon, is what that was. I can track the planes this year, so I'll know when they're coming. I could do the other year as well, but it was awful. They seem to have improved things. I'll have much more of a better idea now. The arrows should go overhead as well. They normally do. They come from over there somewhere and then just... There you go. A proper ooh, that, wasn't it? Yeah, feeling very dizzy just looking at that. The noise out of it as well was just insane. We get them quite a lot, the Eurofighter Typhoons. Did he go to Blackpool? I don't mean just out for a fly round. Did he actually go and land there? Surely go and do something. And then come back down the front, back to Liverpool and what have you. So you hear him regularly, but nothing like that. That was over the house. Used to be an air show in Galway City. Had all sorts there. A load of miserable fuckers complained about the noise of the Typhoons and other jets. And that was it for the air show. Knobs. Need to know where they're taking off from. Yeah. Is there any way we can find that out? Do we know people? Have we got people on the inside? Oh, it's definitely rain now. Definitely rain. Typhoon, does that come from Liverpool? I'm trying to think what happened last time. I'm sure he flew up from wherever it was, or he flew across from wherever it was, landed at Liverpool, were there for 5 minutes, and then came up the coast to us, just about a bit, and then pissed back off again. Then there's a link to the Liverpool Airport Spotters Forum. Is right, Lid, is right. Typhoons are stationed at Coningsby. Yeah, I'm sure they come over from Coningsby, went to Liverpool, were there for like 10 minutes or so, then took off. So at least I can, if they do come that way, well, we can track them from Coningsby anyway, can't we? There's an arrow site, tells you the schedule. Would that be... Does it give you the actual route though? That's the thing, isn't it? I'll be able to work it out. You usually record and post pictures of what's in and out. They do what? Guilty beggars. Flyboys, eh? Reds are stationed at Waddington, where the games come from. Reds are at Hannah Waddington. Is that also Lincolnshire? Lincolnshire way, is it? I seem to remember last time, sure to come down the M62 along that way and then headed north before doing some weird. They come from. They shouldn't have been coming from where they came from. They'd had this mad weird fly around as though they were going to places first. I'm sure they flew over you last year, didn't they? Or the year before, Tharas. Some of them will set off from other airports though, so it's really difficult to keep a track on them. Mandy. Difficult to keep a track on them. They come from different airports, Mandy. Now, but we'll sort it out this year. We've got more people with the radar anyway, so you can act as spotters for me. I need to practice me me thingamajig. Link acquired. Link acquired. Sounds a pound. Sounds a pound. Yeah, it'll be better. It'll be better this time. Trust me. It's a shame I don't know any of the farmers. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Just go and stand off in one of their fields. Tripod. Camera up. Big boss that. I know we lived in Birkdale for just a year in this beautiful, beautiful old house, quite tall, and at the time they were getting the roof done on it as well. So there was scaffolding. You could get out onto the scaffolding, and you could see the beach, and you could see the planes. Great. Didn't have a decent camera back then, unfortunately. Otherwise, that'd have been awesome to live stream from there. Also, the golf next door. Could have live streamed the golf, but there you go. These opportunities never present themselves when you've got the stuff that you need, do they? Ever, 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 even once. But we'll get there. There'll be something. And if there's nothing and we only get a couple of planes, doesn't really matter. We're just going to spend time together, aren't we? Aren't we? It's going to be great. Me and you. With the sound of mail and engines. What more can you ask for? I can smell Lorraine now. It's brilliant. Who's Lorraine? No, not Lorraine. The rain. I can smell the rain. That's beautiful, isn't that? You can't smell that. That is beautiful. Putting the core in petrichor. Beautiful. Nice and chilled as well. That's one of the beauties about rain. Just a little bit of rain in the air. Nothing magical. A little bit of drizzle. Just that cools it down slightly. Nice. Definitely need to have me a little bit of a walk. Just to the top of the road and back. It'll take all of 3 minutes. That's it. But the steps will go through the roof. Your mother-in-law is Lorraine. You sing that you can see clearly now whenever she leaves after visiting. I did that once in work and never got a titter at all. There was a woman whose surname is Cleary, and she wanted to see me, and I couldn't see where she was because Lorraine was in the way. And of course, when she moved out the way, I could see Cleary now. Lorraine has gone, and I thought it was hilarious. Not a titter, not a single, a guffaw, nothing. I was gutted. The absolutely pointless shower of bastards. They were the phone knobheads then. I say knobheads, they were nice. I liked all of them actually, but the phone knobheads. If you were in a different code, you were in the wrong code, you get a message come through to your boss. Why is Nick in such and such a code? Send him here now. You have to go in there, run the gauntlet. Why are you in such and such a code? Press the wrong button. Don't do it again. Or will do, definitely do it again. Well, don't, but I will. Why? I got it wrong, that's why. Didn't do it on purpose, I'll make mistakes, alright. And years later, you go for drinks with them all, and they're all sound. Strange, isn't it, work? The smell of rain was so strong there this morning, you nearly drowned. What's that? We've missed this. We've really missed this. Moisture on the car. There's been no moisture on the car. The ground, the actual ground outside now, the flagstones, there's a sheen on them. You can see the light bouncing off them. I miss that. Saw a patient at home whose wife was due, height of COVID. Neighbours unwell either side. So it's COVID to the left of you, COVID to the right. Here you are, stuck in the middle with Sue. Not a flicker, not a flicker. Terrible. Humour's tricky. It shouldn't be tricky though. Not when you're the UK's #1 sit-down comedian. Proof, I have proof. Did later try to kill you and the occupational therapist had to rugby tackle him.
And Martin Afire trying to make some space.
Swings and roundabouts.
Martin Afire, he's got Alan
Gotta be on the
Tate
same
to
vibe you
beat
do.
on the outside, and Shune is going to go the full length. That is
Slippers
a
back on.
sensational try.
The Wales full of lunatics. That's the problem. Lunatics everywhere. You're 100% correct, Sam, but you're nevertheless going to disagree with you as it's everyone else's loss. They're not tuned into your humour. I agree with that 100%. 100%. The rest of the world is wrong, not me. The rest of the world is wrong. I'm ahead of the game, that's all it is. Keep on telling yourself that. I'm just ahead of the game. They're not ready for this. Andy fumbles it. Humour. It is humour. I know humour's subjective, but you're 100% right. They're wrong. Always. They are always wrong. I didn't think it was funny. Who do you like then? Michael McIntyre? Fuck off. Oh, I like Mrs. Brown's boys. Fuck off. There's always someone, isn't there? Always someone. Oh, that Lee Evans, I like him. Everyone's going to turn on me now. We'll have loads of people who like Michael McIntyre. Michael McIntyre, the Ed Sheeran of comedy. In as much as he stole his entire fucking act. Wanker. Where's his stupid voice come from as well, by the way, Michael McIntyre? I remember seeing him when he did the comedy store, one of those early comedy store things, and he spoke normally. Then all of a sudden he's later on down the line and he's got that weird Dolores from the Cranberries thing in his voice. All that weird shit. Sam, hubby and yourself were raised in a totally different humour milieu. I saw Humour Milieu, spreading 8 mile radius in Toronto 72. Yes, there you go. You used to have to write call details down, including the surname. I had one morning where Old Cock, Grew Cock, and My Cock all called one after the other. Boss didn't really appreciate your comment. There's a lot going on there, isn't there? How dare you? So insulted by your insinuations. I haven't got insinuations. You saw Mark Watson when he was still pretending to be Welsh, rather than being the English bastard that he is. Old school. There's a hell of a lot of yeah. Got to talk to you about your cord length. Why did he do it, Mark Watson? Why did he pretend to be Welsh? I don't know. Yeah, but Michael McIntyre, if you go back and listen to him, his voice was normal. Then all of a sudden it was just this weird thing he's got to catch in his voice, hasn't he? Make him sound weird. Oh, and then he stole his entire act. Prick, I hate him. That is it's a hell of a lot of call length and call handling. We need to have a one-on-one to discuss your handling of the length. You said it was a bit more than enough cock for you one morning. Oh, you are a child. Oh, you are a child. It's yeah. Sometimes how much cock's enough cock of a morning? That's what you need to know, haven't you? What's the difference with what tickles you versus what tickles Mr. Sam? Sam. A lot tickles me. Normally weird stuff. Stuff that shouldn't. What are you laughing at? I haven't got time to explain it to you. What are you laughing at? I remember watching Billy Connolly, and he was talking. What was he on about? Oh, potatoes of the night and all that stuff. When he went to Ireland, went to a restaurant, and there was nothing on the menu, and he was talking about soup of the day. You've got to ask what it is rather than it being on there. And he said, because it might have been octopus arsehole soup, and then you've blown it, and then he started laughing, and I saw what he was thinking. He's now picturing himself blowing up an octopus's arse. Straight away, I knew what he was going to say. That's how my mind works. Just little connections to things that shouldn't be connected. Apparently, to combat stage fright, like adopting a character mask. Bullshit. Mrs. Thomas, quite slapstick, visual, physical humour. You like a callback, darker thing, and wordplay. Is that why Mrs. Thomas constantly tripping you up? Putting bananas down for you, banana skins. Has anyone ever seen a banana skin? Accident, proper, full-on proper accident with a banana skin. Bullshit. Not having it. Big Apple are causing it. Actually, at New Yorkers, Big Apple are causing it. Best crap comedian you've ever seen or heard is Amy Schumer. The material isn't stolen, the subject automatically goes to her smelly crotch. It is, it's all nicked completely, isn't it? And not just a little bit, this little strand, this little bit, this part of the tapestry. Now it's the entire fucking thing. Not having it, Mandy, not having it. Unless the mask is thing for all great comedians. Am I really scouse? Am I? Chicken and a can of Coke. I know people are starting to realise I'm not actually scouse. I'm also not really tall or anything like that. I'm just at a normal, average height Lancastrian. That's all I am, really. That's all I am. Either knows, they knows. It's a whole bunch of things, but you'd absorb more East Coast comedians, snarky, big city humour, and some academic wit, maybe. All right. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, a bit more nuanced. Good posh accent. Oh no, I'm not definitely not going to be a Wirralite. Although today, no, it wasn't today. It was yesterday. I did have the Wirral tea, didn't I? Really a mango poke bowl. You pick things up from reading. Oh, Dorothy Park is fantastic. Oscar Wilde. If you're ever in a pub quiz and you don't know the answer, just answer Oscar Wilde. 50% of the time you will be correct. Fact. Ah, gotcha. Not very tall, just a member of the Tall Dwarf Society. That's the one. I used to be tall back in the day. I also used to be Scouse. Now apparently I'm not. And yet people from fucking Huyton and Kirby are Scousers. Ah, lad. You're not. The world's gone mad. I can't do posh. I can speak a bit clearer than your average Scouser at times, but I always just sound like a Scouser talking. I sound like Steve McManaman when he pronounces the G's at the end of things. Have you ever seen him on TV? When Real Madrid were attacking, it always sounds weird. That's how I sound when I try and talk poshly. Doesn't work. Where are people from Hull trying to be from Earth and it's not working? No, don't go. I reckon he might be related to the Whittle. Brothers in arms, know what I mean? Same thing with the Toyota Corolla. Yoko Jakamoko Toyota. Mad. His mum's Welsh and he was raised in Bristol, so not far off. Yeah, I know. I knew he was from Bristol. I didn't realise his mum was Welsh, which is obviously his accent's fantastic. Mark Watson is fantastic, but he isn't actually Welsh. That works perfectly, and then you've got to do the rest of it, and it doesn't work. Yeah, he was Welsh until he wasn't. Then all of a sudden you turn into Cilla Black. Hello. What ginger hair? Nah, not good, is it? I just can't do proper posh. But some people can. Watching actors, I mean, actors have got to be good at doing stuff like that anyway. It's the job, isn't it? But they can suddenly just switch into something else. And it sounds perfect. I was watching Steptoe and Son. And of course, Wilfrid Brambles is actually Irish. Wasn't a Cockney at all. So he was doing a Cockney accent, make it sound as if he was from West London, and then went into a really posh. How do you manage to do that and then come back to Cockney without ever once going into your native Irish accent? How? I don't understand it. What's the Scottish Spice Girls one? What Scottish Spice Girls? What? Your brother worked in Stockton-on-Tees. The accent was kind of unusual. It's not exactly Geordie. It's not exactly Yorkshire. I used to live in Middlesbrough, which is near Stockton-on-Tees. Like, you don't say a war, it's an hour. Did a war lass. Our mum and our dad. Bob, man. Bob Mortimer. That's Bob Country, that. I reckon, for me, Middlesbrough to Geordie is similar as Republic of Ireland to Northern Ireland. It's a lot more subtle, similar kind of accents, but it's a lot more subtle than Geordie in the same way that Dublin's a bit more subtle than Belfast. Sorry, Jinxie. Space Ghetto. Oh, yeah, Space Ghettos. It wasn't. Was that? It wasn't a Spice Girl, was it? It was. What was the other one? Oh, what's the thing? Yeah, it was Space Ghettos, wasn't it? How'd you say it though? You've got to say it in a certain way, haven't you? You have to say it in like a New York or an American accent. That's it, isn't it? You say it in an American accent, and it sounds like you're saying Ah, that's the one, yeah, there you go. Do it in an American accent and it sounds like you're saying Spice Girls in a Glaswegian accent. Space Girls. It is, isn't it? Yeah, say Space Ghettos in an American accent and it sounds like you're saying Spice Girls in a Glaswegian. Spice Girls. Are you not far wrong, by the way? No for me, Clive, no for me. I love shit like that. The same as saying beer can and it sounds like you're saying bacon in a Jamaican accent. Once you hear it, you can't get rid of it, can you? How? How does this work? The whale's gone mad. It depends on the Dublin accents. Some of the Dublin accents are softer than is the posh accent like Bob Geldof or the Conor McGregor. Is he Dunleary, isn't he, Bob? Yeah, and then you've got the Conor McGregor ones with the owl, what was it? Oh, Tommy Tiernan did one. He was talking about, what are you talking about? Tommy Tiernan, Christmas. Got two commercial. It's got two commercial. Used to be about the baby Jesus. Not exactly subtle, I understand, but still a lot more subtle than Belfast. You're looking up others, are you? Thinking. Yeah, some of the Dublin accents are really, really soft, aren't they? Smooth. Never thought you'd hear Pob, 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 Bob Geldof and Posh in the same sentence. He has got a fairly posh Dublin accent. Some of them, is it North Side, is a lot more gruff. Sure, yeah, I'm sure Boomtown Rats are from Dunleary, which is a slightly more chilled accent, isn't it? If I remember rightly. That's where the ship goes. Holyhead to Dunleary, the ferry. I'm in ecstasy. Sounds like a Welsh person explaining they're in a Devon city. I'm in ecstasy. While they're there, are they using the poppy ping to cook themselves? Or was it Piscad, Wibbly Wobbly? All bullshit. Posh, as in his head is up his own hole. Wanker. He's a prick. He's a prick. To be fair, he did well. Him and Major did well making money for the owl starving Africans. So fair play. Yeah, absolute Ted though, isn't he? Give us your fucking money. He'd be so kind. He did. He made a fortune for Africa. But rise up lights in an American accent is an Australian saying razor blades. Rise up lights. Fucking hell. Fucking oath, mate. Fucking oath. Ah, look, mate. Why do all Australian sportsmen sound like that? And why did he start every interview starts with "Ah, look, mate"? You bowled particularly well today. Ah, look, mate. They all sound the same. Jackson Hastings, the St Helens halfback, Evertonian. He was outside the stadium last season, and he's the most Australian sounding man I've ever heard in my life. Ah, look, mate. How much of that money actually benefited Africa? All of it. Unfortunately, quite a lot of it benefited African warlords rather than starving children. Need to clip these and make a short. Oh, don't be doing that. I've got some shorts coming out soon. I don't really want to be doing shorts, but apparently, according to vidIQ, I need to get the channel pumped up. Stalin, your Geordie mate has just got a job in Russia campaigning for the rights of napkin makers. It's in the Soviet Union. Aye. Uptime for show purposes. Back to Louise now, aren't you? For their show purposes. Groove cock. Game started 2 hours and 34 minutes. Just what's happened in those 2 hours and 34 minutes? It started off badly. There was issues, there was kerfuffles afoot, and look what happens. We've got through it. We've been alright. We've held each other's hands. We've seen us through this. We've done well here. Or when you're saying for short purposes, do you just mean for yourself? Speaking of shorts, new and original packing from Vinted today. Hummel, navy with pink chevrons, zipped pockets, light as a feather. Everton training shorts from a couple of years ago. I do have, I don't even know what colour they were. Mushroom, light, light, like a weird mushroomy colour with pink chevrons. I've got them. They were gorgeous, them, man. And I've got the black ones with the white chevrons with the zips. Stunning. You are converted. Zipped pockets all the way, man. Yeah, I'll need to find out what those other shorts are. They're gorgeous, whatever colour they are. Absolutely stunning. The pink works really well with them. I like them. We need more pink. Pink tinged taupe. Is that the one? Taupey colour. Taupe. How do you pronounce that? I always thought it was taupe. It might be taupe, mightn't it? I'll find them. They're in there somewhere. Really, really nice colour. And the colour combination with the pink works really well. Zippable pockets is always a plus. For Everton fans, especially football fans normally, sounds better than beige. Oh no, it's not beige, it's dark. It's like a grey. Like a darky grey, but it's got a little bit of, oh, I don't know, it's weird to explain. Darky greyish with a hint of sort of brownie in it as well. Oh, I don't know. Taupe. Mousy brown. Petrol grey, what it is. Greyish. I'll find them and I'll show you. It's more grey than brown, but it's got this weird tinge to it, which gives it like a bit of a, I don't know, a piece of slate that has fallen onto a forest floor and has been there for many a year. That kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Brunette, actually. Brunette. You almost forgotten about greyish. You are brunette as well, aren't you? Forgot about that. Comes in handy when making top of Mount Pendle yak picks. It's a word for modern life. I like stuff like that. I'll find them. They are beautiful shorts, by the way. There's got to be a name for this colour. You look at it and just go, oh, it's sort of grey. Sort of grey. That's the colour I'm looking for. Have you got a sort of grey car? Silver? Sort of grey. No. Grey. The world's gone mad. Yeah, but footy shorts, training shorts with pockets in are ideal. Because you can put your wallet and your phone in, zip them up, go to the match. Not an issue. Not that we get much of that, do we? Did I wear my shorts at all? I think I wore them once last season. Once. Right at the start of the season. That was about it, really. Apart from that, it was too bloody cold. That's what happens down by the river. What happens when it's a little bit chilly? The wind is howling enough the river, even if the sun's out. What was the game last year? 16 degrees Celsius. It was gorgeous, beautiful. Bucket hat, sunglasses. Got inside the stadium, and within the space of 20 minutes, something like that, 20, 30 minutes, it was bastard freezing. Close enough for jazz. Can one find Pantone colours? You must have an app. Paint stores used to have some kind of. They have got a matchy thing, haven't they? What you can do actually, Sam, what you can do is just take a picture of it on your phone, then utilise that said picture as a colour picker in Canva or something, and it tells you exactly what the colour is. So you can do all that yourself. You have a hood with a kangaroo pocket, but 3 hidden zip pockets. Where are they hidden? 3. A kangaroo at the front, 2 at the sides. Where's your 3rd pocket? Don't answer that. Oh. Ah. Answer now. Right. Ash. Ash looks to be the colour. That's a very similar colour. Imagine that ash colour at the middle of the bottom there with pink chevrons. I'm going to find these shorts and they're not going to be that colour at all, are they? But that's what it looks like. And of course, ash. Ah, very appropriate. That looks to be the colour to me. Oh, no, don't do that. Do that first. Thank you, Mandy. I will look and I bet you it's not even that colour. It'll be slate grey or something. I'll just wash them with something, won't I? 1 at the side, 2 in the kangaroo pocket. I'm sorry, what? I don't even know where to start with that, Louise. You are utter filth. Right, yeah. Never managed that. In all me 53 years on the planet, I've never managed 2 in the kangaroo. Oh, you fucking idiot. Sorry. Secret pockets. Definitely. Steel and trout. Steelhead trout. They're not hidden anymore. Well, not to us. We'll keep this quiet. We'll keep it quiet. You know they're there. We know they're there. No one else needs to know they're there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously. Two in the kangaroo pocket. They are hidden, they're just not secret anymore. There's only us. There's only us. It's not as if this is going out live to the entire world, is it? Yeah, they are. We don't know which hoodie. Unless we follow you around every time you're wearing a different hoodie and we look for one side pocket. Can we see a side pocket? Is it a kangaroo pocket front? If so, there's 2 in there. Then even if we wanted to find out what was in them, we're pretty much going to have to give you the Heimlich manoeuvre, aren't we? Which you can't really do in public without getting caught. What are you doing? You giving her the Heimlich? Get him off me! What you keeping them anyway? What are you hiding inside your hidden pockets? What's in there? Sweets? Butty stickers? Go on, what's in there? What are you hiding? Purse? Bubble gums? Conkers? You're hiding your conkers in there? Sign the Official Secrets Act. Never speak of this again. I have signed that. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you that. Am I allowed to tell you that I've signed the Official Secrets Act? Oh. Like a magic trick, nothing in the kangaroo pocket. Oh, yeah. Seriously, how good are you at stuff like that? Could you, in theory, that thing they do with the flags that are like in a circle, you just start pulling them out. You've got all the flags of the world. Can you do that? Could you Mary Poppins stuff out of it? A step ladder. Are the two hidden kangaroo pockets on the inner or outer side of the kangaroo pockets? Are they on the outside, but don't even go there? Are your flaps covered? If I'm touching your kangaroo pocket, I'm likely to get punched. At least buy me dinner and flowers first. What happened? No chocolates, no flowers, nothing. He tried to touch me kangaroo pocket, so I volleyed him in the clacker bag. Just lying on the floor in Barlick, covered in blood. A policeman stood over you. What happened? Kangaroo pocket. Ah, I knew it. Get to the back of the queue. Disgusting behaviour. Filth. Utter filth. I know what you mean though. I've got many a hoodie. I pretty much live in hoodies like 90% of the year, don't I? I don't mind the ones with two pockets inside, but the kangaroo pockets is the best you can possibly get. They're elite, aren't they? Filth. Absolute filth. You filthy beggar, you. What? They've gone off. That needs to be charged between now and Sunday. That power bank is utter wank. I've had it for about 600 years though, so fair enough. Weighs a bloody ton as well. Doesn't hold its charge at all. True story. Ooh. No. Moon 2. Where's Moon? The moon is back. The moon now shows up better without the lights on, doesn't it? In fact. Hang on. I don't mind that, I think that looks alright, just on its own. Don't need much else, do you? I could possibly put a little bit of green over in that corner. Just over there. So the tree things. Save you sticking your hands in a muff. Filth. Absolute filth. You filthy beggar, you. Does. Again, if you're going to do that, you need to ask permission first anyway. Put the lights above the flags. What? Eh? Where? Which flags? Flags fucking everywhere. There. They're absolutely everywhere, aren't they? Looks like a spotlight, like a bat symbol is missing, a Jeff symbol. I don't want to see what the Jeff symbol is, to be honest with you. You've seen what he's like. The moon would be perfect for a statue or figurine, maybe a kangaroo. The behind me flags. I don't want that to be too light though, that's the thing. I've got a thing, haven't I, with the thing. I could put the thing with the thing there. And then downlight it, but I don't want it to be too light. I've had it before where it was rarely light behind me and it's just too much. This I quite like. It's quite I don't know. It's quite a Parisian knocking shop vibe, this, isn't it? I don't mind that. Yeah, there's a certain kind. I don't mind. There's a certain kind of vibe. Hang on, where's the thing? On. That. Wait 1 second. See what I mean? That sort of thing in the corner there, so that'd be alright, wouldn't it? See what I mean? Weird little thing that, isn't it? To do a PMA cutout for the moon. It would be. It's a tiny little light, a tiny little light. So I'd end up having to super glue something on the back of it. Could be done now, I suppose. Did you hear about Glenn Hansard today? I did. Outspan from the commitments, wasn't he? Sounded rough, that man. Like a halo, like a halo. I do. I've just there's things are falling over. Why are things falling over here now? What's fell over? Something just fell over, and I can't work out what it is. I was gonna do something then, and now I've forgotten about it. Right. This is what I was talking about. This green. But to see what I mean with this little pretend tree shit there. But it looks a bit too just fuck it, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like a high low. Like a high low. This can all wait. I've got to fix a load of this shit on here first, haven't I? Right, so hang on, let's go back to the other thing I was talking about earlier. So this, what you're saying, move the chat over there so it can cover the whole of today's specials and stuff like that all the way down, and then move jukebox over there. Could do that, couldn't I? Like you said, I could have the chat then the whole length of that, Jukey over that side. Yeah, is that what you meant, Mandy, when you were talking about it earlier on? Could do that. Just have the jukebox there. Yeah. That'd actually fit well, wouldn't it? The Juke, it'd fit there quite well. And then all that. Full length. Like the match hatch setup. That bit. Yeah. Right, Sam. Well, I have got some Chat GPT credits left for the old photography thing, so I can change that actually. Yeah. I'll get on that later. I've got till Sunday to sort it out, so it'll be alright. But I don't mind, I don't give a shit where that is, to be honest with you. Either side doesn't matter at all, does it? But we'll come back to this for the time being, yeah. Yeah, sound. Right. I'll sort that out. As well as Morocco flag, BPTV, CCTV, TV, quick into the camera. Yeah, things will be sorted. As Jed is my witness, things will be sorted. I didn't try and water the presentery. The succulent, on the other hand, is getting fully moistened on a regular basis and seems to be thriving. Feels juicy. You'll miss the poster though, it took ages. I know, but it's in fitting with this one. Well, you started off. Where'd you start off to, Tomash? But between rusty letterboxes and kangaroo pouches, you started. How far down is that? It was that, and then you're up to the. It's there, and then we're up to there. Rusty letterbox. I'm sure I've seen him actually. I don't think he supported 8 Mile Radius, but I think he's on the circuit at the moment, isn't he? The country rock circuit. Hi, I'm Rusty Letterbox. Kangaroo pouches. You can sing Kangaroo Pouches to the tune of Waterloo Sunset, can't you? Grumpy, tired to happy. What more can you ask for? Pause crew. Thing is, you can picture Rusty Letterbox. Thank you, ma'am. Oversized jumbo guitar. Cowboy hat. Definitely on the circuit, isn't he? Someone with extreme right-wing views. Writes love songs to his pickup truck. Or he's actually from Preston in the UK and wishes he was from the south of the States. Tie your kangaroo down. John, well, John's, yeah, what do you call me? Yeah, there's a biopic to be made of old Rusty. That's the one. One last shot of fame. That's him. Wants to play at the Grand Ole Opry. Just once. Just once. Gets called to perform at the next presidential inauguration. He's got to call his live album, isn't it? Reflections from the Reflecting Pool. Half man, half biscuit, inevitably. Don't we have Elvis's northern cousin here? Oh, aye. What did I do on? Was that on here or was that on Blue Sky? Oh, it was Blue Sky, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to show you this. Now that you mentioned that, that's me. I'm at the top. That Javier Milei is a fucking mess, isn't he? How can you have a president who who looks like a long distance lorry driver from Barnsley who does Elvis tribute nights at the weekend? There's only one king's son, Elvis Aaron Presley, makes the sign of the cross. And Kelly sent the picture of course, himself, Paul Shane, Elvis Presley. That's him, that's it. See, I thought it was here, but it's not, it's there. Or you have a song about Rusty. You never rested a gretch on his thigh, seeing Nashville was pie in the sky. But in a pub in the west end of Rill, he was Hank, he was Roy, he was Bill. Oh my word, that is amazing. Perfectly timed. Awesomes. Gretsch, it's always a Gretsch as well. Normally a country gentleman. What a guitar that is. And the Rill. Had to be Rill. Perfect. Who's Elvis's northern cousin? Are we talking Elvis Presley? The poet. Burr, 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 burr. Elvis, man. The best Elvis of all time as well. There was a fantastic TV show on here which was all about Elvis impersonators, and they all met up in Vegas, had to be Vegas, for the Elvis impersonators convention. And the greatest one was the Mexican one called El Vez. 2 words, El Vez. And he used to sing En El Barrio instead of In the Ghetto. Brilliant, man. That's what you want. If you're going to be a tribute act, don't try and be identical. Try and be a tribute act with some kind of weird, your own little inflection on there. 1 minute and 51 seconds of perfection. Sounds like my wedding night. Hey, you having that one, Dave? Can't remember his name, but he's banned from all the local karaoke's. Louise, that in itself reads like a Half Man Half Biscuit lyric. Can't remember his name, but he's banned from all the local karaoke's, you know. What, come on, he's Elvis's northern cousin. There was Elvis Presley, but he was a poet, wasn't he? Elvis Preston. There was the West Midlands based Elvis impersonator of subcontinental heritage. He was Pat Elvis. You've got to do it, haven't you? Why do all these Elvis impersonators, why do they always pick the same Elvis? I think you'll find there's only one Elvis. No, there isn't. There wasn't. They always pick the fat, middle-aged one, and they're always overweight, sweaty, with welder's glasses on. They don't pick the young, thin, incredibly handsome Elvis, do they? They always pick the shit himself to death Elvis. And they're always fucking truckers from Barnsley. Why are they always truckers from Barnsley? The father, Jack Elvis, was the best ever. But the 3 Ages of Elvis was, what an episode that was. Genius, man. Brilliant. Utterly brilliant. I'll have to watch that again at some point. Just that one episode. Ten. They do like a spangly jumpsuit, and yet those men are the ones who should never ever wear a spangly jumpsuit. Young, thin chaps of, I don't know, early 20s, dancers, people who go to the gym all the time. They can get away with a spangly jumpsuit. when they're in the West End musicals and stuff like that. Yep, fair enough. Not fat middle-aged fucking truckers from Barnsley. Come on, lad. Don't want to see your fudge, lad. Put it away. The king. The king. Fuck's sake. Wales gone mad. Anyway. I need to go so I can think about Barnsley Elvis's jumpsuit and Louise's kangaroo pocket. Sorry, Louise. Sorry. Figure skaters, they can get away with spangles, they can. The fake sideys, they're the worst, aren't they? Massive ones, welder's glasses, and the quiff that's been boot polished. Oh, I hate them, I really do. There's only one king. Paul King, Mark King, Carol King. No, I think you'll find. Sod off. Yeah, the sideys are awful, aren't they? Abysmal. I don't even know what to press anymore. Don King. That's Kung Fu fighting, isn't it? It's different. Anyway. Right, dancing shoes on, come on. We can do this together, we can do this. Me and you. Come on, dancing shoes on. I need to go for a walk after this, don't I? Very, very quickly. And that's that. Thank you very much.
Hoo-yah!